should be the Rumble chat. That should be the... We can just get rid of this. We can redo all this. We had chats up from last night. We'll re-add those. We'll remove all this stuff. Hello, everybody. Good morning. So, it looks like we are looking at a great suggestion for a wake and bake episode, which sounds great to me. So that is what we're going to do. And I just want to say good morning to everybody. I hope everybody's doing great. We had a lot of fun last night. And we made it through the whole debate. And saw some really good takes on it in Destiny's chat this morning about how some of his audience members felt about what happened. Really good. A very accurate description from all of them, actually. And they're in there watching it again. There's a replay of it going right now. When it got to the end, and the guy with the baseball hat started talking about, how women feel, I was like, yeah, I don't think about it enough. That's the last guy I want to hear, telling me how a woman feels about anything. But what I walked away with from that was, it's not really important how you feel about some of these topics. It doesn't matter. Some of it doesn't matter at all. It's more about being there and being with other people, having a conversation, having fun, learning how to talk to each other. Learning how to get along with other people. And I think that is a great thing. I've also want to show the seeds this morning. They're amazing looking. Let's go full screen for a second there. Orange seeds. So they're in a husk when you first get them, and I didn't know that. Once I peeled the husk away, the seed emerges from inside, and you can see once you soak them in water in a paper towel, you'll get the sprouts, man, and you'll get your orange. You get your orange trees, man. Grapefruit, lemons, limes, any kind of citrus fruit. And I've never been able to grow it before, and I didn't know that little trick, and it's just so silly. That's such an important fact to know, and I'm just surprised that as a child in school they didn't teach us that. That would have been helpful. I think there would be a lot more citrus trees. We'd have a lot more citrus trees in the world if people knew how to grow them from seeds. We spit out so many seeds every day, and those husked seeds just go right in the garbage, and they never do anything. It's such a waste. It was like this tweet I retweeted this morning. It was regarding like the back of a Walmart or something. They're just throwing bread away. They had this entire cart. I mean, it was a 5-foot tall cart stacked from the top to the bottom with trays full of bread in plastic, wrapped in plastic. And the bread was fine, and they're just throwing it away because it was past its expiration and people stopped buying it. But it was still good, but they're throwing it in the trash instead of giving it to hungry homeless people. Oh my goodness, it's psychotic. We have no excuse. We have no excuse for hunger in this country. There's no excuse. It's not about resources. It's about stupidity and greed. That's all. That's why there's hungry people here. Anyway, I wonder if those notifications went out this morning. Jeff Lund, good morning. Did I put something? Nina Turner does way more harm than good and needs to just stop. Did my notes go out, man? I'm sure the notifications went out, right? Good. I don't see any notifications. I'd be very sad if these notifications went out and I only got 2 viewers across all my YouTube channels and Facebooks. Let's see if anybody came over from Destiny. Yes! Wow! Yes-tiny to Destiny. Thank you, guys. Thank you. You know, my audience isn't here, and it's not their fault. Well, it is kind of their fault. They know to check. They know to check. They know. They can look on YouTube and see if I'm live whenever they remember. Okay, the system is back on volume-wise. Wake and bake. Let's get on that. Just grab a random here. Let's see what we end up with. I always end up with the same one. This one's almost done. Okay, it's good stuff. This is that Gary Payton. Super ultra potent Gary Payton. I never even heard of Gary Payton, the basketball player. I guess that's someone who's playing now. I don't know. I love being so out of touch with shit sometimes. I think that's part of my coolness, is that I'm so out of touch. All right, let's plug this phone in. I hurt my right arm doing flies, so I haven't been able to work out as hard. I'm kind of sad because I'm having to take it easy, and I gotta let the muscles heal. But you know, since I can't do the flies for right now, even with a little weight, because I did something here. I'm able to do push-ups still. So luckily I can still do push-ups, but I can't do curls. So I did curls last night, which was great. So at least I got those in before the injury set in. Cobalt Brigadier. Hello, Cobalt. Hello, Jeff Lund. I'm on my break. I'll smoke with you later. Okay, cool. That's fine. I'm smoking with Slug. Slug wanted a wake and bake. I'm with Slug. I'm here with you. Do I want to... Just do it like that. So much easier. Then click, 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 click. We baking, Slug Christ. Thank you, buddy. We wakin', we bakin'. What time is it? Where are we at? We gotta see when the orange goes off, and then we go a minute, right? When the orange goes off, we wait a minute. Okay, the orange is off. So we're going to go 4242 is fine. 4242. Everybody remember 4242. Then we're doing it. Yes. We going in hot, folks. Come smoke along. 4242. 30 seconds, man. I'm excited. I'm excited. 25 seconds. I'm excited. Here we go. Okay, 4242. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, everybody. Gary Payton on my dabber. Nothing's better than full cough. Except full sneeze. So, Slug, it's your show, buddy. What do you want to talk about? Slug Christ, what do you want to talk about? Give me a topic. Give me something. I mean, I got something. We could talk about Nina Turner, but she's so boring. I'd rather talk about something else. Nails. Did I put you on the spot? This is me every time I go live, bro. I'm on the spot trying to figure out what I'm going to do to entertain folks, you know? XQC's divorce on RLSF. Okay. Just, Slug, tell me what RLSF is. I know who XQC is. What's RLSF? Give us some investment suggestion? Disarmed. Yeah, man. I mean, I'd love to tell you how to invest your money. You know, I'm doing crypto. Disarmed. I'm doing crypto. And, you know, we talk about that on here all the time. I could tell you the cryptos I'm most interested in right now. Harmony 1 ONE. It's a little riskier, but it makes more money. It's more volatile, and it moves up and down more. So you'll get more out of your money, you know, percentage-wise. Bitcoin, for sure. Ethereum, definitely. I'd hold some of that. Some Polygon Matic, some Cardano ADA. Right on. There's a lot of people out there who feel like they need a partner in order to feel complete, and I think that's an unhealthy message that those guys were putting out last night on that debate, saying that a high value man, you know, is someone that's involved in a relationship. That's bullshit. You understand that? I was thinking about that. You know, you don't have to be in a relationship to have value for people. Also, no more talking through this. Yeah, I know, dude. You won't come over and talk to me on my Rumble. What am I supposed to do? It's a live stream subreddit? I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know. You know, you want me to turn off your chat? I'll turn off your chat. I won't even look at it. Hey, Billy. How do you feel about Russians? I feel the same about Russians I feel about everybody. We're all people. That's easy. We're all human beings. What, you got something against people because they're from a different country than you? You know? That's not a way to be. Alright. I mean, if I can't interact with y'all, and you guys won't chat with me on my chat, what am I supposed to fucking do? The worst is a snort. Snort. snuff, sneezing during a hit, snort. It's a sharp fart that feels like a chainsaw up your ass. When multiple explosions happen in your body simultaneously. Oh, dude, did I just do that? I literally did just delete my camera. Dude, I'm a freaking mess today. Don't even try. Don't even try to figure me out. I'm a complete mess. Let me figure. I think I turned the chat off last night. Let me turn it back on. How do I feel about pigeons? Are we over on Kick? No, I was reading Destiny's chat, but they told me I'm not allowed to do that. You know, I'm gonna turn it off. I like to get them over, but then they won't. They'll stay in Destiny's chat. They won't come to my shit and talk to me, and I'm not allowed to talk to them from Destiny's chat. So they need to come over into my chat so I can talk to them, man. You know, it sucks. I've completely given up on my audience, so I want you to know that. Those of you guys that are here, I appreciate y'all. I want you to know that. But the people that don't come anymore, I've given up on those people. I've completely given up on them. I'm not... Hey, can I see this? Yes, retard slammer, yes. What's up, man? I can see you. Absolutely. Thank you for talking to me. I don't know why it's so hard for people to engage in conversation. Man, I'm just... You came from DG. I know you did, bro. Of course you did. Because you fucking rock, bro. And I appreciate you, man. You know, let me get the other chat up. My chat, where the, you know.
Bonsai house. So I'm on the home stretch here. Bench construction, then I have to flip the lab. Then I can start making trees again.
Bro, I almost made my own tree. Last night I was thinking about you. My neighbor brought me over an aloe plant, and I put it in the top of that volcano looking thing just to see if it fit in there. It fits right in there. I was like, wow, this could be like one of Billy's bonsais, but it's an aloe bonsai. I love watching you. Thank you for engaging me. Slug! Bro, Slug Christ is here, man. There you go. That's what's up, man. That's cool, bro. I'm glad you're here. I was like... I mean, you're like, we can't talk here. I'm like... I mean, I know we can't talk here. It sucks. And it was a recent rule, too, right? Because somebody took advantage of it, I guess, right? Well, at least you guys know how to come over to Rumble and talk to me. And understand, I don't want that. I want you to stay at Destiny's. I do. I'm not trying to take people out. I would just talk to you guys over there, and you wouldn't even have to come join my channel. You know, I wouldn't even ask you to subscribe to my channel. I just want to talk to people, man. Seriously. I just want to talk to people. I mean, my audience just sits here, and, well, they won't even show up most of the time. Some of them talk to me. These are my friends that actually talk to me. And then there's the audience that just won't do anything. It's the weirdest thing. I mean, they'll make a little comment here and there, but you can't get a discussion going. So I go over to Destiny's chat, and I see a bunch of people talking, understanding, and I listen to him speak, And I'm like, he makes total sense. I might not agree with everything he says, but goddamn, he's got a lot of facts to back up everything he says. He does a lot of research. He's looking into a lot of studies. He's trying to put shit together. It seems like he's still trying to figure things out. That's what he says. Like he's still trying to... I was very surprised to hear Destiny say this last night. I'm trying to figure out who's having all the sex, is what he said. In not in so many words. And I was like, we might be too focused on it, and maybe that's easy for me to say because I'm 55 years old and I lived in a different time than you guys. You know, I sang on rock stages. I played electric guitar. I had long hair. I made myself look like the guitar player from Bon Jovi. You know, I didn't have a problem. So when I go and I listen to a bunch of men sitting around a room, you know, giving y'all advice about women and sex and things like that, and I'm like, I'm cringing. I am fucking cringing over it. Because that's one thing I don't like to talk about on the show. Ask my audience. That's one thing we don't get into sex on the show.
Idea. Get a red creeping thyme or a red succulent and plant it around the aloe in that volcano.
Because
moon living eruption.
It's in my generation, sex is more of a private thing. You know, when my growing up, in my generation, it was more of a private thing that people didn't really discuss. You know, your generation, it's like that's the main topic. And it seems like it's the...
Bonsai house. You'll need to drill a hole.
Oh, I hate to drill a hole. It's got a huge hole in it already, man. It's got a giant gaping hole. What is he talking about? You know, the best advice I ever got about being with women, the best advice I ever got was to not
bonsai house.
Not try.
If it drains, then cool.
Not chase women around. Right? It was to build up who I felt like I should be, work on myself, and the right woman would come along and see me and want to be with me. I mean, sitting home on your computer with an anonymous icon in a chat room all day, well, how's a woman going to see you doing that? And these guys that are giving you advice, they're demanding that you do that you stay home and watch them while they podcast. They go out and party, they go out and get all the women, and then they come and tell you why none of you are getting women. Hey, man, I understand. I mean, I was there. I understand. If that's what you want, that's what you need in your life, I totally get it. You know? I think that, though, you might be being told some misinformation around it. You know? And being in a relationship does not make you a great man. Being in a relationship, being married and having kids, that doesn't make you desirable. That doesn't make you, what do they call it? What is it? A quality man? What makes a... Well, I'm sorry, I forgot the term. Yeah, just stop thinking about it. If you wouldn't focus on it so much. You know, go outside, go to a restaurant, go walk your dog, go to a beach, go to a park, hang out with friends, go to do something social. You know, or get on a dating service. You know, use Facebook or Match or Plenty of Fish or
Bonsai house. My problem was too many women came along.
You got that Tander?
I was an aria thrown into a sea of milk.
Is that Tundra?
It's tough going up
Tundra,
around nothing but showgirls.
Too many women.
Josh G.
Right?
Just treat women like a human being and not some meat. That does wonders.
Yeah, don't objectify women. These guys are objectifying women horribly. This conversation was all about objectifying women. This goal that you're supposed to reach. That's, women. It's all wrong, man. It's the wrong approach. And trust me when I tell you, I'm the last man on this planet to be giving you guys relationship advice. It's one of the reasons we don't talk about sex, and we don't talk about relationships that much on this show. Personal stuff like that. I'm not hiding anything from anybody, and my audience knows that. My relationships on this show have always been open for people to see and peer in and, judge how they see fit to judge whatever. Because I always thought that was the best way to set an example for other people that wanted to live like that. To let them see how a relationship works.
Johnny's military service. That thing you were watching last HT was just silly.
Well, it's content. And that's something that I'm missing out on when I watch something like that. And I realize there's 10,000 people watching that because they're providing content. There's 6 men sitting around having a conversation. And that's content. You're going to get 6 different opinions. People had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. I understand I'm not there to get relationship advice from any of those people. And none of you should be here to get relationship advice from me for the exact same reason. I'm a fucking failure at it. I'm obviously a failure at it. So it's interesting, and I had fun and I enjoyed it. And we could talk about the next Stahp we're gonna do. We could talk about how I take such big hits.
Plus the risk of getting an STD significantly increases when dating around.
Ugh.
Without using barrier methods for protection, the likelihood of contracting STDs can reach up to 30%.
Yeah. I don't like sleeping around. It's not a there are some people out there who want to do that and whatever. It's not for me. So, I'm not the lady killer. I'm not the guy out here trying to teach you how to, I'm not Andrew Tate teaching you how to have a harem that you can enslave. But I will show you how to smoke some cannabis and treat women with respect. And that was one thing I've always tried to do on this show is, even though I use the term cunt a lot, women take that and men take that as me being anti-woman, like I'm sexist or something like that. I apologize that they think that. I'm not. I love women, and I try to encourage feminism and strengthening women. They are a marginalized group, and they need as much support as they can get. And objectifying them like that conversation did last night isn't helping women's cause at all. If somebody walked away from that last night and listened to anybody but Destiny and felt like they were going to improve their chances of having a relationship, a successful relationship, I got some really bad news for them. Oh. Oh, and, Sneeko. Oh, Sneeko. What was I calling him? Lico? Oh, Lico. Come on, Lico. Lico. When's the last time I rolled a backwood? I've never done that in my life. I don't smoke tobacco, retard slammer. I hope that's okay with you. I find that tobacco causes lung cancer, so I'm scared of it. I'm a pussy. So I'm scared of lung cancer. I'm about to roll a backwood. Are you? Yeah. Some of my friends smoke that. They roll blunts. They puff blunt. Yo. Oh, damn understandable. I love tobacco, to be honest. That's cool, bro. That's honest. That's honest. You know, there's some things that are killing me. I'm sure that I love just as much. You know, I walked out in my street this morning. Why don't I have coffee and grapes? Dude, how dare me? How dare me? Would you guys give me 3 minutes to go make this coffee? I'll tell you what. I'll put the chat video. It's on in the chat, so I'll put this on.
Up as well as
while I make the coffee. How's that?
Up. And as far as the definition is concerned, I've been trying to do this myself, right, is to expand the definition. But also people like Jordan Peterson have been using that expanded definition for...
Last night when he said Jordan Peterson, I laughed and I laughed and I laughed.
My definition.
All right, I'll be right back.
Can I?
Okay, so to boil it down, will we say the practice of marrying and or dating up when it comes to
Chili dog.
The attempt.
My brother-in-law has smoked blunts for years, and I told him those things were gonna kill him. He just found out his lungs are full of nodes.
Wow, Chili dog, thanks for sharing that.
It's not something that's
listen to that, retard slammer. Listen to that, bro.
The boner test.
She passed it exactly very quickly. There must be some correlating algorithm in a female psychology to determine the men she finds attractive or would consider having sex with, and the men she doesn't. Now that is going to be more complicated because for women there are so many more things. What we talk about in statistics, negative kurtosis. There are so many more things that women are attracted to about men. The book Why Women Have Sex by David Buss and Cindy Messon lists 237 reasons why women choose to have sex, whereas for men it's like 4. So because of that algorithm, that complicated evolutionary algorithm, is hypergamy. That's what I would consider it. It is the way by which women sift which guy I like from which guy I don't like. It must exist just like it exists in men. So that's the way I would pose it.
All right, would it be fair to say it's sifting up though, right?
Yes,
it's
of
not
course.
sifting, just sifting. It's sifting up
because her evolutionary imperative is to find the strongest son that she can. So that strongest son is going to deal with some competency or some physicality that man has that she's choosing him for.
All right, is that fair for you guys?
I accept the definition, yeah.
You accept that definition? All right.
I agree.
So a quick little recap. So we went over this, defining the terms. We went over high value men. We say about $100,000 when it comes to cost of living of a certain way, respected by your peers, having a skill set network of successful individuals around you, competence, and it is amoral. So even someone like Jeff Epstein, even though he's a terrible person, he would be considered a high value man on paper, just so that we have
Can
it
you say
defined. Epstein? Whatever. Epstein, doesn't matter. He's one of them boys anyway. He's one of them boys. Who cares?
Listen, he faked his own death. He's fine. Whatever.
And then
we don't know about that.
And then
I'm kidding.
hypergamy is the attempt,
Allegedly.
to mate up or sifting up and having filters for men. And then alpha male I guess that's a bridge we'll cross when we get there. So I guess we'll open up the discussion here, guys, with obviously the infamous tweet. Let's pull it up real quick, Chris. We got 28K y'all watching. So
like
go ahead
the
and
video, man. Sub to the channel.
We'll probably have to kill the Facebook and Twitter stream here very soon. But come on over to
You already said
YouTube,
cuck,
guys.
doesn't that get you banned off of Twitter for cuck?
Yeah,
or Twitch for cuck.
Yeah, I think so.
We're banned on Twitch anyway.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So this was Rolo's tweet. So I'm gonna read it real quick for y'all. The quickest path to becoming a high value man: number 1, do not get married. Number 2, avoid family creation. Number 3, vasectomy in your 20s. Number 4, live consistently.
Vasectomy.
Number 5, eliminate all sedations. Number 6, learn game and networking. Number 7, play to your strengths and build wealth. And then number 8, resist easing up on your focus. So I guess I'll turn it to Ro. Do you want to?
Sure. Okay. So I think we have already established the fact that to be a high value man, we have a sort of a convention, at least somewhat of a conventional definition of that right now. Now, how long would it take the average guy to achieve what we would in some way say this is what makes you a high value guy? It doesn't have to be the $120,000, but like the functional evaluated equivalent of that. I think it takes longer for men,
Well, yeah, for sure,
to reach maturity and to reach a point of where they get their maximum, they can maximize their potential.
Well, let's stick to the science, because that's what he wanted. Number one, we had Richard Reeves on, and he talked about boys being 1 or 2 years behind women as far as development is concerned, and also from the book Dataclysm, men reaching their peak, their sexual peak around, or attractiveness peak around the age of 38 to 43, somewhere in that area.
Yeah.
So that's science behind what you're saying. It would take longer for men.
But my point being is that, and I'll reiterate this one more time. The reason why I put this out there is because I watched you guys with Derek Moneyberg, and I think it was Brandon Carter. Who was on here. And Brandon Carter, I'm really impressed with Brandon Carter. I think he's funny. He's a great guy. But his sort of outlook on life is to maximize his efficiency, his potential. So it's, he doesn't go to the grocery store. He doesn't own a car. He doesn't, the things that would take him away from staying on his grind, I mean, to the extreme. And now this is an extreme that I would not do, clearly, because I have a wife of 27 years. I have a daughter of 25 years. I am who I am. I do what I do.
You have a car.
Right? So I have a car. Yeah, actually, I got two. So, I do have a car. So clearly, this is not about me. This is the most over-the-top, absurd, extreme example.
You also have a kid. I think that's we all should point
exactly.
that out.
So
who's Brandon Carter?
Who's Brandon Carter?
The guy you're talking about.
You don't know Brandon
You know
Carter?
Brandon Carter?
Really?
You've been on the show with Brandon.
No. He said he has a kid. He was just saying yes.
Brandon also has a kid.
Yeah.
Yes, I understand.
Sorry.
Okay, guys. Cool. The coffee's made. I'm so stoked. I got a bong pack, bro. So we already watched that debate last night. We don't have to watch that again. That's for sure. I just put it on so you guys had something to listen to while I was getting my coffee. If they said anything in there that you guys want me to go over, absolutely. And everything's on the table at this point, so you guys want to hear your chat back. Where is it? Huh. Maybe not.
Josh G. Interesting convo to say the least.
Yeah, I disagree. I completely fucking disagree. I found absolutely nothing interesting. There was absolutely zero value as far as content was concerned. It was, for me, it was all about the debate, about the arguing, about the chemistry between them and how they were going to handle each other. And what the chat was going off about, which was just clowning everything. But if you think that was interesting, you probably shouldn't be watching my show, bro. You know? There's nothing interesting about that. What, you know, maybe tell me what you found interesting about it, Josh.
Josh G. It was just interesting to hear what their stupid perspective of a high-value man is. PSHHH.
Yeah, that I agree with. Exactly. A high-value man. So they all consider themselves high-value men, and my point is everyone has value. And why are you trying to put some kind of a definition or a ranking on people that is such a indoctrinated concept? You've been, shown this method of ranking people and rating people, and your whole lives are becoming about that. I was listening to some of the shallowness, what these guys were saying, and I was just like, this is red pill, man. It's complete, as far as I'm concerned, red pilling is complete ignorance. It's the exact opposite of what it claims to be. Red pilling claims to wake you up.
Josh G. Yeah, sorry, didn't mean to suggest it as an appealing interest. More like.
Right. I thought it was interesting too to find out what they felt a high value man was. That was interesting. I'm like, what? But that was the comedy of it, and that was the value that the chat had in it at Destiny's, man. They knew these guys were all a bunch of fucking clown ass bitches, and their fucking warrior Destiny was going to go in there and destroy all of them. 1-on-5. It was actually, I think it was 1-on-6. And Destiny handled them like they were a bunch of little bitches. Destiny walks in there, and the first thing he says is, hey man, first, we're going to go by these 6 rules, and I'm going to state what the fucking rules are. I was like, you go, boy. Whoa, man, look at him, man. He just fucking walked in there like the goddamn sheriff's in town, bitch. These are the laws. If you want to have a conversation with Destiny, you're going to fucking learn how to speak properly. You're going to learn how to define things, and you're going to learn how to shut up and fucking listen to me when I'm speaking. You know, we're all going to respect each other. And I was like, damn. So that, for me, was the entertaining part, you know. Listening to Destiny is always interesting. But goddamn, having to listen to all... And those guys tried to dominate that conversation with all of their bullshit. You know, you're going to evoke Jordan Peterson and Andrew Tate to bolster your fucking your narrative. You've already lost, man, you know? And as far as I was concerned, Destiny, it was not a very tall tree to chop down for him, bro. You know? He went in there and destroyed those people with just... And it wasn't a debate. It was just him saying, hey, this is my reality. And they basically had to accept it. But God, the content.
Hoot and howl.
Talking about
Andrew 2120 says.
Andrew 2120. Right? Well, the Dr. Jordan Peterson said, you know, bucko. What happened to fucking Retard Slammer? What happened to you, bro? You walked away? I made my coffee. I came back. I got my bong ready. Where'd you go? Oh, you can't get rid of the... Oh, it's embedded in the chat. You can't turn it off.
Bonsai House.
You're forcing everybody to watch
I'm
it.
back.
That's funny. Hey, Billy's back. I was kind of hoping Retard Slimmer was here. I mean, Slug Christ, are you here?
Bonsai House. Had to have
I
blocks.
was looking for some people to smoke cannabis with. Anybody want to smoke, man, with me? Or...
Hoot and howl. Always. Chili
Okay.
dog. I've got some layer cake ready to go.
Okay, then.
Bonsai House.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All three of you guys,
Hoot
cheers.
and howl.
Hoot and howl, cheers.
Cleaning shop Isle of the Bog.
Retard Slammer, cheers.
Chili dog. Cheers. Thunder Diesel. I wish Australia needs to legalize this already.
Yo,
Hoot
Scoop.
and howl.
Yo, Scoop, what's up, buddy?
Cheers.
I like bacon. I really like bacon, and I was just thinking about bacon. Who else likes bacon? Is it okay to like bacon? Because I really like bacon. Did my notifications? Could you guys give me thumbs ups on the YouTube channel? See if you can get notifications to go out, or let me know if you got a YouTube notification.
Chili dog. I like bacon.
I like it too, chili dog. I like bacon on my chili dogs. I like bacon on my tuna. You guys ever had a tuna sub from Subway and add bacon to it? If you haven't, just get a fucking tuna sub from Subway. Make it easy. And add bacon. And then you'll come back in here and you will thank me for changing your lives. You're welcome.
Josh G. Only got Rumble and Kick notifs.
Thank you, though, for being subscribed to Rumble and Kick.
Thunder Diesel. The last notification I got from YouTube was 13 hours ago. Chili dog. I didn't get a YouTube notification.
Yeah. So, if you guys would give me thumbs ups on that YouTube channel, maybe it'll send out notifications, and then we'll see. We'll see. Because it says Nina Turner does way more harm than good and needs to just stop. That's the title, and that should not be blocked on social media for notifications. There's nothing wrong with that. So,
Bonsai House. Fried chicken and gasoline, you're welcome.
bro, my mom made baked fried chicken with cornflakes for the frickin' batter. I'm telling you, man, it was so goddamn good. It was almost like regular fucking fried chicken from goddamn Kentucky Fried Chicken. It was so damn juicy and good. And the fucking, it had big old crunchy frickin', you know, extra crispy on it, man. It was crazy. I couldn't believe she did that with cornflakes. So there you go. You guys like, you know, fried chicken, extra
Josh
crispy,
G.
man.
That would be so YouTube re-engineer if it was because of harm.
I forgot what we were talking about. Oh, Nina Turner does way more harm than good.
Bonsai House.
I don't know.
WLL, it's just deep fried corn flour.
With 11 people, how many people are watching on the main channel on YouTube? It's 8. Oh, wow. That's actually big for me. 8 people on the main channel, so well, at least you're here now. Coffee's great. I do, Joe. Oops. It's one thing I always do is I always say what I mean, man. That's how I came up with cunt. You know? I'm like, what is the absolutely most offensive word I can call somebody without going to, you know, calling them a child molester or a pedophile? Because that is inaccurate sometimes when you're trying to call people out for something. You could say, well, you're a fucking pedophile of the truth because you fuck the truth with your lies. Yeah, it's a good one. I like that. Still, I think it's a little inappropriate. I think pedophiles should be reserved for fucking
Bonsai
pedophiles.
house. My buddy said using potato chips as batter is a healthier choice. Ha 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 ha. That was deep fried before it even got to him. Ha ha ha. Silly cunt.
Sometimes you just have to say cunt. I can't click that link. Oh, okay, Joe. He's in class right now. You don't want to pull up a Nays Garden show when you're sitting in a classroom. I wonder what class he's in.
Josh G. A factofiller.
A factophile. Joe Mama. German. Wow. That's fucking cool, dude. He's learning German. I took Spanish and failed miserably. I think I should be hitting this bong again. But with more emphasis on the hitting this bong again. Look, bro, I can't even pick my bong up with my right arm. I don't know what I did, man. You know what I should do? I should rub some triage oil in, man, and see if it helps. There's quite an injury there. So this right here is 90, listen closely. 98% coconut oil. They're really easy, right? It's almost all coconut oil, so just get coconut oil. 1% peppermint oil. You can get that from Amazon, from any natural food store, whatever store. And 1% activated cannabis oil with heat. So you want to get T-Gar box light at 275 degrees. Oh, that's right on the 8. So my buddy Robert does bodybuilding, and I gave him some of this triage oil. He said he used it on his muscles after working out, and it was great. Your mission, savant. Okay, buddy. I'm trying to click it, buddy. Hold on.
Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Albert, and I'm going to teach you a style of dance. One fundamental. And basically, the more you know.
I love you,
Bonsai
bro.
house.
I want to be.
I have to
dude,
use
I
the
want to be
fancy
hip.
red cinder blocks on this build, and they are
I
twice
want to
as
be
dense and
hip
heavy.
like the kids, bro.
I'm beat.
I was literally outside in my yard. This is a true story. About 6 months ago, doing some yard work. And these 3 kids rode by on bicycles. I think actually they were on foot. One of them may have been on a bicycle. But I think 2 of them were on foot, I believe, because there were 2 kids. They looked like they were about 15, 14 years old, and then there was this other kid. He looked like he may have been as old as them, but he was way shorter. And he could have been, younger. He could have been like 13 or 14. And I was out there, fucking just taking a break because I was working my ass off. And the little one looks at me and does that shit with his hands at me. Like, has this, like dead stare, looks at me and does that with his hands. And I'm like, what the fuck did I just see? Why did that kid just do that? What the fuck? What was the significance of that? He did the dance liquid dance with his hands. I had no idea what the fuck was going on. So then I was like, you kids are fucking crazy today. That is so funny that you gave me that video, bro. You have no idea how funny that is. Something for your dance toolbox. Savant. Savant, I mosh. Okay, there's a difference between dancing and moshing. My mosh consists of elbow throws. My mosh. I hope I'm not spitting grapes up here. This grape is kind of soft and scary. I don't want to eat that one. That one's going to get thrown outside for a lucky possum. See, I can't throw with my right arm. Oh, perfect, man. That possum's going to be like, bing! He's like, what's this? Grape? Ooh, it tastes like wine. There's going to be one drunk possum. Let that sit out in the sun for a few days. When he finally finds it, now have himself some Mogan David, baby. On tap. What? Bro, Savant, you gotta protect yourself, man. You need chuckles, bro. If you're gonna mosh, I have a rule. You must always stay behind Chuckles. Follow Chuckles. Chuckles is the way. This is the move, man. I can't do it because I hurt my arm. In front of your face. Right? In front of your face. You're protecting, as you're doing this, right? And anybody gets in front of you, you're the one throwing the elbows, and it's protecting your face. So I can't do it. Generally, I can't do it. But you are shielding your face with your elbows, bro. This is my move. Like that. That's what's up. And behind Chuckles. Like a fucking freight train. You just gotta kind of barrel into it. I figured you'd be more one of those Running Man types. Sleep calls. Savant, thank you, man. Take care. Oh my God, I need to get that out of my view history. What's going on? The market right now. It's way down. What's going on with Pepe? Where's my Pepe? Where's my Pepe? Where's my Pepe? Where's my Pepe? Pepe's at 1.4%. While the whole market is down, Pepe is number 2. You what? What?
Oh, come on, man.
What did I tell you? You weren't ready. You ready? Let's go.
You guys got anything else you want to talk about? This is like when, Mr. Rogers changes his shoes.
Treasure Coast Waters. Good morning, Trendies.
Yo, yo, yo. Yo, TC Dub. Give me a guitar pick here.
Josh G.
Kind of like that.
Hashtag keep it open. Treasure Coast Waters. Spark and Sun cheers.
It's a nice tone right there. Kind of like reminds me of the Cult. tone, baby. I like that. Don't you know I love her more and more? Peace is a good word. She used to be a painted bird, yeah, yeah. Oh, she's a whore. Don't you know I love her more and more? Beep, 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 get you, babe, way up in the sky. Dropping your loving on me, child. Be busy too, babe, way up in the sky. Throw your love on me tonight. Yeah! You should be a glad man and stand up for your rights, peace. Talking about peace. Good dog, bad dog, roll over. Play dead, do it again, baby. Peace dog, yeah. Be good to you, babe. Way up in the sky. Oh, drop your loving on me, child. Be good to you, babe. Way up in the sky, drop your love on me. Ow! Cult. All right, you guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. You guys take care, and I will see you on the next show. All right? Bye, guys. Ooh, I got coffee left, too. I could smoke some more buds. Guess not. Oh, wait. Retard Slammer, you're still here? I thought you left a long time ago. I didn't think anybody was still here because nobody was chatting. I guess people don't like the cult, man. I like the cult. They're cool. The cult's cool. The cult's totally cool, man.
Hoot and howl. Hashtag keep it open.
Hoot now, you're still here. My freaking arm's killing me, man. Even after playing that guitar, it hurts even worse. I was assuming it was the flies. Too much fly work, you know. I just hope it heals up fast. Because I need it, man. I need to be able to use that fucking arm, bro.
Steven running. Hashtag keep it open.
Hey, Steve Running is here. Look at that. Fucking so nice outside today. I'm about to plant at least 2 of these. I figure 3. I got 3 spaces. So I figure, I guess I should, I don't know. I have a feeling those citrus trees will just grow outside, no problem. They don't need to be in a fucking pot. Pop those bitches in the ground, wet it down, and I bet they just fucking grow. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna go get some pots and some soil, and just put them in little pots, and just start them, you know, and get them going, and then put them outside. Maybe do that instead. I gotta get the weed eater and clear those 3 areas where I'm gonna be putting those 3 seeds. You know, it'd be cool, man, if I put like 3 orange trees at each one, and then I braided them as they grew, and had these big badass braided orange trees. Would that be bad as fuck? Right on, man.
Hoot and howl. Burlap sack S and stick M in the ound. You could remove before winter if you wanted.
And just cover them up for winter.
Steven running. Yes.
Cover them up with plastic in the winter. And we had a small citrus tree die in the winter in the freeze, but the other ones survived. They weren't wrapped. They did good. In fact, they're producing a ton of limes. This one tree is full of limes. Oh my god. They're going to be ready to be picked here really soon, actually. They're doing really well. Anyway, you guys are great. Love y'all. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna go outside, do stuff. You know, maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll clear those areas out and get them ready for the citrus trees. Seems to be pretty nice outside. Decent outside.
Treasure Coast Waters. Peace, Brett.
Alright, you guys, I'm at on Twitter, guys, all day at Nays Garden. Come check me out over there. I am there. All right. Bye, guys.